Hello again, folks. This is Todd of TJ Sabers, and I wanted to show you the newest edition of the Battle Katana. This here is the second edition in series, and this one, just like the first, is built with all aircraft grade aluminum, including pieces of 1/2-inch billet which attach the front and half sections and also the pommel sections. If you get a good close look at this, you can see some of the details. Again, this is aircraft grade, gone over with an antique bronze and antiqued even further to make it look old. Everything I was trying to do was to make sure the saber had no real shiny silver parts on it. Another reason behind the design too was to create something that looked and felt as much like a katana as possible, which in my opinion, and has been for many hundreds of years, a superior design for a handling weapon such as a saber. This one has a nice oval hilt to it, as you can see from the back end, and it's wrapped a traditional way with leather suka ito. Also too, I used, instead of raised skin or anything exotic like that, I went with a good gold plated or gold colored leather on the inside. From there you can see I used a small little speaker grill setup and painted that the same to match in. Also too, you'll notice that, okay, there we go. Then you'll notice too that we have a little small switch right here, and this is the momentary switch which fires up the saber and makes everything happen. This of course is a recharge kill key. On the front end, 1-inch blade holder. We've got dual blade holders right here, dual blade screws for retention. Also on the front of this thing too, it's standard MHS parts or TCSS parts with a quick change or JST quick release for the front LED. So you can change that out relatively easy. The board is set up where you can do that. And this has one of my custom safety plugs in the inside of it as well. So here we go.
Novasound 3.0.
I'm going to go through the menu on this here real quick. It's pretty neat. They give you 5 settings per each, including LED type.
Main menu. Tap button to select mode.
Alright.
Luxeon 3. Selected.
I'm going to stick with that because I have a Luxeon
Select
Amber.
blade frequency 1.
Okay, and then they also go through your blade pulse as well.
2.
I like the fast pulse. I think it's neat.
4. 5.
Okay, that's fast pulse.
Specify sound intensity level 1. 2.
Got to make it as loud as it can be.
Select impact sensitivity level 1.
I want this pretty high,
2.
where it takes quite a bit to activate this.
Select
higher the
motion
number,
sensitivity level 1.
the higher
2.
the sensitivity.
3.
Right there ought to be good for that.
Settings recorded successfully.
And blaster block. It's kind of neat. Again, this little Harley Davidson starter switch. Also too, you'll notice I put a cover tech back here as well. So that holds the whole assembly together and makes it easy to be able to snap it on your belt. Let's try this thing without the blade in it. I mean without the blade plug. Let me throw this Ultra Edge in here. I've got an Ultra Edge, it's about 32 inch. And this is a heavy grade. As you can see, it's got a nice pulse to it. Good sound to it. Then I want to try something else too. You can see the end of this. What I've done is I was playing around with blade tip designs. Now this here, on top is showing you the only really lightsaber built in this manner or of this style. It is one of a kind. I'll show you a new blade design I've been playing with a clear plastic material. Now look how it fills, all that light fills that little 3/4 section of plastic out. Now look at the tip. Notice something? There's no seam. Actually it's a little heavy, but it still feels good. In fact, it's one of my favorite ones to practice with. And then, here, let me pull this out. And again, I was mentioning in the first video about the design. Everybody wants something that feels good and handles great and looks cool. Well, again, I want something subdued. I don't like shiny metals, which in the future I may get into that. But this here is really designed that your choke point is right there where the sub is. Okay. What that does for you is gives you a lot of security, and it gives you a good centering point to be able to move one of these blades. Let me show you. Okay, do I still have, oh yeah, I still have time, good. Now as you can see, this is just like a samurai katana. And again, I love lightsabers. I've got a couple different versions. See, look, I can hack clamps up well too. Again, it's a very well balanced saber. For two-handed operations, it's perfect. Single hand, I can still access. Again, it's a very well saber. If you want a nice battle saber that's going to be totally unique, handcrafted, not just made off a few parts, but something that's been milled and crafted for you, this is it. Thank you.